He's not going to make it. Oh, now look at that. How unprofessional. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Valhalla North Axe Throwing, the UK's #1 independent axe throwing venue and also the biggest one in Europe, so find me. We are live with weeks 5 and 6 of winter sprint leagues, Christmas sprint leagues. I always get something wrong. We've got a full quarter of Team Chooks tonight as well, so for now at least.
I know. It's whether he needs another massage this week.
Yeah.
So I dipped out last week.
Was it? Because he needed to go for a massage?
Yeah.
Right.
He had one booked in with
strange.
his wife.
I was going to say, that's strange. I mean, I don't want to cause any controversy here, but he left at like 9:30 on a Sunday night. Like, I'm going for a massage. That sounds like a proper bad excuse. That
Well, his masseuse is his wife.
Oh, right, that's fair enough, yeah.
So,
yeah.
She's a strict timekeeper.
Yeah, I mean, I might see if I can get away with that at some point if I need to sneak out for stuff for whatever reason. I'm just popping out for a massage 9:30 on a Sunday night. Yeah, so it's weeks 5 and 6 of the Sprint League. The Sprint League, which I have ducked out of.
Oh, you've ducked out?
I have ducked out of this one. One standard rules league a week is enough for me.
Fair.
I don't get on with standard rules at all.
You're still in on a Friday?
I'm still in on the Friday, but I just can't. I'm not a standard thrower anymore. I just can't. I just don't enjoy it. I don't get the fulfillment from throwing well in standard, but I get really annoyed when I throw badly in standard. So
yeah,
it's one of them.
It's a bit imbalanced.
Yes, it's way too imbalanced, and I can't deal with it. So I've dicked out. But we've still got the rest of the people here. There's 3 or 4 people missing this week, and most of them are on an early finish as well. So
yeah.
I don't know how long tonight's going to run. We'll see, I guess. But we are underway, so
Absolutely.
we will do a tactical switch over and stop looking at our faces. We have 20s coming up on the right.
Oh, very good.
Guarantee it. 20 for Haley. Oh, sorry, Jinx. My bad.
Cook's
Right.
isn't here yet.
He's not. Not yet. You know, he's coming though. He's talking to. We've got a visitor tonight. I should have brought that up. I'm going to do the news with Kooks. Hang on.
Oh.
It's time for the news with Kooks.
We are joined by Miss Shotek.
Right.
We have unhinged Ali in the house.
Very good.
From Boston. She was here at the Open.
Yes.
But she's in the country, and she no visit to the UK is complete without visiting Vienna.
Absolutely.
Apparently. So we're very, very
That's
pleased
the
to have her.
standard we like
Yeah,
to keep
absolutely.
up.
She's visiting London. She's here in London for work.
Right.
She's come from London just to come and say hi and watch League.
It's not a thing for them though, is it? The big travel.
No,
it's a daunting travel for us, but for them it's.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really daunting for me. I don't have small town syndrome, but
no, but for a lot of people.
Yeah,
in the UK.
yeah. The prospect of going from London to the northeast is a big, scary thing for a lot of people. But yeah, she's just like,
popping to the shops over in America.
Absolutely, yeah. So that just popped up. I was just saying that we once got the train from Boston out to West Massachusetts. We jumped on the Amtrak. It was our part of it was 2 and a bit hours. The train journey itself was going from Boston right the way through to Chicago.
Right.
It was 22 hours. It was a sleeper train. But
I quite like that though, I think.
Yeah. But we just jumped on the Amtrak in Boston and kind of got off at West Massachusetts in Agawam, or Springfield. We actually got off at.
Right.
Just kind of didn't plan anything. Just kind of went, right, well, this is where the train station is. This is where we need to get to. We'll jump back on the way back tomorrow. No, trains do not run regularly in the US.
Oh dear.
At all. We had to get a lift back from like a 3-hour car ride back.
Yeah.
And I was telling Ali this earlier, and she's like, "Oh, it's not that far." I was just like, "It's a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
You'd end up in the sea if you did that here, like, in any but one direction."
Yeah.
Sorry. No, cat needs me. I'll be back.
Okay. We'll get Cooks in at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They've got time to stay behind.
Yes, they have. He also asked for. Did you send the risk assessment? Right. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't need Cooks.
Right.
That was short-lived.
What's that?
I thought you were leaving.
Oh right, fair. Yeah. No. I just cat needed me to answer a question.
Fair.
I don't know where I put my drink. I put my drink down. I don't know where I bloody put it.
Just put it on there.
No, it was on here, and I moved it, and I took it away with me. But it's on the thing over there. Michael, will you grab us me drink? It's just on the side. Thank you. Save uprooting everybody, and no, we'll do it the dangerous way. Go over the equipment. Thank you very much.
No, go through the equipment.
Oh shit!
I saw a TikTok.
Chance of me spilling bourbon. Like slim to none, you know.
You're slamming on the desk there. It reminded me of a TikTok I watched earlier, and there's like a conference call going on.
Yep.
And there's a guy talking, and they hear this big thump, and like, what was that? He's like, my granddad's fell over.
Oh Christ!
Like, oh my God, is he okay? He's like, no, he's dead. Like, do you need to go? He's like, no, he's fine. He was cremated last year.
Christ almighty. Oh my days. I had something I was going to talk about on the stream tonight. I can't bloody remember what it is.
Not axes.
No, absolutely. I don't talk about the axe throwing. That's why I'm not allowed behind here very often. Do the intro, hand over and get out.
Yeah. Heisenberg's turned up this week.
Yeah, Heisenberg's actually made it. I said even though he missed last week, this is still his most attended league in the last 2 years with the commitment of 2 weeks. But I did tell him his penance was he's going to get absolutely rinsed tonight for it.
Right.
Yeah, so it's Bam Bam's birthday today. Yeah, it was my phasmophobia induced sleep deprivation that caused me to forget, unfortunately, that it was your birthday.
That's fine.
But I actually got some sleep after.
It wasn't like we were here on my birthday. It was the day after my birthday.
Was it? Right. Okay. I still intended to say happy birthday to you. I was just exhausted and completely.
All right. I didn't go home and cry myself to sleep. It's fine.
Well, fair enough.
That's fine. You did say it, just wasn't in here.
Oh, true. Yeah, we're on till 4 a.m. this morning. I couldn't believe it. Like, it's one of the things I just don't realise how.
Yeah, it does get away with you.
How fast the time passes when you're hunting ghosts with your friends. Honestly, I can only imagine what the baseball team this morning, like with the looks on their faces when I was just like, oh yeah, sorry, I was up till 4 a.m. hunting ghosts with my mates.
Someone told me that Mike now is a paranormal investigator.
Right. This might be something we have to talk to him about because I've never heard that.
I don't know whether someone was just telling talkies.
Well, like this time that I said that the S in S Club stands for sex club, and loads of people believed me.
It does, doesn't it? It was Kooks that told me, so I don't think he's not the type to pull the wool over people's eyes.
No, he's not very good at the old practical.
But if someone's told him,
that's true. You can guarantee he believed it. Yeah.
So we on Phasmo tonight?
Probably.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I get a couple in.
Yeah, I love it. I genuinely think it's brilliant.
There is other games like it, but I don't think they're on console yet. There's one called Demonologist.
Oh, I have seen that. Since you shared a load of TikToks into the group chat, because I've clicked through and watched them, mine's
currently 90% Phasmo.
My algorithm's just like almost 100% 99% Phasmo, 1% tits still.
Mine's probably 70% Phasmo, 20% D&D,
fair,
5% parrots for some reason.
Parrots,
yeah. And then just random shit after that.
Just out of curiosity, let's just have a quick look on a TikTok. Oh God, Sean, have you seen these videos? Sean cut this earlier on. There's a video of these two sisters. One of them's deaf, and one of them says words, and the other one she just.
Oh yes, I have seen these. Yes,
she just makes noises of what she thinks it sounds like.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You see that one where someone said he was getting death threats?
Oh yes, I have seen that one. Yeah. Surely you mean death threats? Not this time. So right, back to home.
Yeah.
First one, Phasmo.
Yeah.
Second one, no idea what that is.
No.
Third one, Phasmo. Axe throwing. Phasmo. Whatever that is. Oh, it's an advert. Don't allow. Advert. Axe throwing. Phasmo. Advert.
Yeah.
Phasmo.
Yeah.
Phasmo. It's ridiculous.
So mine. I've got Gremlins Homeware in Asda. He's a ghost hunter.
Martin, I forfeited the rest of my game, so do a double up. Sorry?
He's a ghost hunter, so
like an actual ghost hunter.
Yeah, Kalani ghost hunter. Something's huge in this one.
Cooks,
He's coming.
bring Ali. You can get off for a minute as well.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to have Ali on.
Yeah.
We're going to say hello to Ali first.
I've been chatting to her for 10 minutes.
No, I'm going to say hello to her on here.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ali! Put a headset on.
Oh, I'm on camera too.
Not yet, you're not. You're about to be.
Oh, okay.
This is what's live. That's not.
Oh, okay.
So now you're on camera.
Oh no.
we have an Ali. There you go.
I don't
It's all done. How are you doing? Are you good?
Good. How about you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Thanks for making the trip.
Yeah. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, it's
know?
honestly, it's always nice to. I was just saying to Chewy before he dipped out that like a 3-hour train journey is like nothing for you guys.
No.
Like,
No. Yeah.
If we drove for 3 hours, we'd be in the sea. Like.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to Switzerland tomorrow, and I was saying that normally, if it was in the States, I'd probably
You'd probably drive.
I'd probably drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be it'd just be easier.
Yeah.
You know. But,
Yeah.
But no, I'm going to take a train. A flight. I'm going to take a flight there. Not a
Early,
train.
right?
6 a.m.
Yeah, dirty. Are you staying near the airport, at least?
Yeah,
All right,
like
okay.
in the airport. So I
Oh,
just
right,
have
okay.
to roll out of bed and go
Yeah,
there. So,
perfect.
so I can party with you guys for a bit.
Yay. Yeah, and other than it being like ridiculously cold in here, is everything? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's great. You know.
It's a nice group of people, but there's
It
no way
is.
of heating this huge building. Like
No.
other than adding in big kind of piping and which I'm in the middle of renegotiating my lease at the minute.
Well, to be fair, someone, I forget who it was, if they're listening, maybe they can ping me on my phone, wherever that maybe is, but someone told me to wear pants.
Yep.
They were like, don't remember to bring pants, and
Okay.
I didn't.
no,
I'm still wearing
you're
the
in
skirt.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, but this is my outfit.
Well, I have an extra hoodie if you need it. You're welcome to it. There's a zipper.
Yeah.
If in the middle of negotiating the lease at the minute, if all things go as I expect them to, I'm going to install a log burner.
Oh.
I can have a nice rustic. I've got free wood. I have an endless amount of
That's
fuel
true.
for it, so
That's true.
I'm going to get a big double door log. That air hockey table's getting sold. It's out here, so
That's
I'm
awesome.
going to install a log burner up there, and
That's
that'll
awesome.
definitely fill the place with heat.
Oh yeah, for
It's
sure.
only been 5 years. We've gone through 5 of these winters, so
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
It could be worse. Like.
We get Boston's very similar sort. Like New England weather is very similar to actual England weather.
Yeah. I would say
Temperature-wise,
so,
season-wise, like that's what I found when we were over there anyway. But
Yeah.
it's just cold. It's just shit. It rains more here.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Really rains more. You've come like on storm weekend as well.
Listen,
nice.
I brought the bad
Yeah.
weather probably.
This
you
storm's
know.
been horrible.
Yeah.
Like we don't get them as bad. This like the amount of cancellations I had yesterday for bookings was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I can't get out. There's a tree blocking the road.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we would just walk over it and then find a way.
Yeah.
And like that doesn't stop us.
Yeah, British people are not. Considering we survived the Blitz during the war and all that kind of shit. Like
No.
British people are not that hardy anymore.
No.
So I said this to one of our to Jamie, Obadiah.
Yeah.
I said this to him yesterday. I was like, because he'd sent a very passive aggressive message to somebody, and I was just like, passive aggression is the reason this country's in the state that it's in at the minute. Actual aggression is missing from everyday life nowadays. If someone's being a dick, you need to stop going, ooh, I'd rather you didn't do that. You need to go, you're being a dick, stop it.
Yeah. Right.
And things will get sorted.
Yeah.
This is why people don't like me, though, because I'm very much a you being a dick, stop it kind of guy.
It's just straightforward. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. But I always tell people, everyone knows exactly where they stand with me,
Right.
because if I don't like you, I'll tell you, because I don't want to be around you. So
But then at least if you just talk about it, it's a solvable
Yeah,
problem.
absolutely.
Now we know, and we can just move on.
yeah, the VN address is very readily available. You can just come here and we can have it out.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. For the most part, people tend to tolerate me, I think.
The axe community is unique.
Oh, yeah,
You
very
know.
much so.
It's everybody else that's the problem. It's
Of
not
course
us.
it is. Yeah, people don't understand our ways. Scratch has just buried another Premier clutch. That bad boy, right down the middle. She is 54 in, first game up. This is all fancy. We can cut to the different cameras and stuff.
Yeah, the
So you- like your
live stream
close-ups
setup
and-
is great here.
I love it. I was meant to have a meeting conversation with the IATF because they wanted to emulate ours for IATC
Good.
because ours is the best in the world, including IATC. So
Well, IATC's was they were essentially not streamed.
yeah,
So
your entire stay here is documented.
it really is. Yeah.
I've never seen so many people take one person's picture in the space of like an hour.
I mean, I feel like I'm for the UK Open. I'm like in the corner of like
Oh,
every
but you-
photo. too.
Yeah, but you're like a minor celebrity now. 'Cause you're one of the Americans that came over for the UK Open, and everybody loved you. So everyone's just like, "Oh my God, Ali's coming!"
Yes, you know, I had to come see my fans.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
it's like-
I've met Alice Cooper, so unfortunately, Scratch is going to take us out with with an 81 off the belt, straight out. Lovely stuff. Well done, Catherine.
Woo! Beautiful start.
The reason I'm not allowed behind here very often is because I do not talk about the axe throwing at all.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
I talk about anything but the axe throwing that's happening right in front of me. It's there on the screen. People can watch it. They can see the scores are there, the throwers are there. You can figure out what's happening for yourself.
Yes.
What's most importantly is the time that I met Alice Cooper. So I don't get starstruck by anybody now because
Yeah.
Alice Cooper's like the most famous person I will ever meet. So.
Well, I'm also not famous at all.
Yeah. What gets me is like when we went out to Choptober and stuff, like people would come up to me because people know who I am within the community. Like
Right.
I'm not in like any sort of celebrity status, but people know who I am.
Right.
And so I've been part of this community for a long time. I've been to a lot of tournaments. I've spoken to a lot of people. But what I found really weird is when we went out to Choptober this year, people bumped into me and said, "Oh, how's it going? You know, it's been all nice and friendly." It's Snodder's here, and I was like, "What? Yeah, why?" And they were like, "Oh my God, I love Snodder. It's so much time for him." I'm like, "Oh my God, where am I?" Like, Snodder's. It's the only time that phrase is ever uttered is "Ugh, it's Snodder's here." That's the only inflection that's ever put on that here. But when people in other places really, I mean, I love Darren a lot. Like I have a lot of like, Darren will know when there's something wrong because I'll be nice to him.
Yeah. Right.
We have that sort of relationship.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really weird when other people like him because he's not. He grinds on people here.
Well, I feel like I grew up at Rev, right?
Yeah.
So I grew up in that like be mean to us
Yeah.
atmosphere
Yep.
too. So it is a little bit odd when people
I miss
are
Rev
nice.
so much.
I know, me too. I used to be able to walk there.
Yeah.
Now I drive.
Oh yeah. Well,
40
we have to go to.
I do go to Wicked and
Wicked,
then
yeah.
Urban in Somerville.
Urban's not easy to get to.
They're both.
I didn't find Urban easy to get to. I mean, we got an Uber, so it was really easy to get to, but it wasn't where I expected it to be.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like not in Boston.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. It's,
I need to get to Wicked though. Didn't get a chance to get out to Wicked last time we came out.
oh yeah.
Next time though.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time.
I miss Boston. Boston's very similar to the city, kind of about just over 2 hours away from me in Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
Boston's very similar to Manchester. It has that same sort of
Yeah.
cultural vibe to it, and even some of the places look similar.
Right.
So I feel quite at home in Boston. I really like Boston a lot.
Yeah.
Plus, it was I popped my America cherry in Boston.
Okay.
I'd never been to the US before. My first place we ever went was Boston to come to
Yeah.
Rev.
That's really
Yeah.
to Everett, Massachusetts.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a choice. It's
We-
not a choice
I
most
mean,
people would
we
make.
went because I think I was invited out for Tournament of Fools, Championship of Fools, the April Fool's
yeah,
Day tournament. Yeah, I think that was the first time we came out. That might have been the second one though. I don't remember.
That was before I was even a thrower.
Right.
Crazy.
It was logged. It was right in there. Like, I got the invite because I was in the top 100 CRS for Premier.
Right.
And I just kind of thought, okay, we'll just go and we'll
Yeah.
have a nice time in America. And
Yeah.
yeah, I did. It was lovely, and I've been back a lot since.
Yeah. You have.
13 states now. I'm attempting to tick off all 50 states before I turn 50. So I
Okay.
turned 37 in January.
Nice.
And so I've got like 13 years left to. and
You've
I've-
got time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like when we went to Philly in October this year, I
Yeah.
just drove to Baltimore just for the
Just
tick
to take
Maryland
it
off, you know.
Yeah, okay.
I've done most of the eastern seaboard now,
That's good.
like Maine, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New York,
Right.
Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Connecticut, Maryland, Delaware. I've done most of that eastern seaboard now, so
That's great.
yeah, I can start venturing inland a little bit now.
If you have to.
I want to. My issue is like I need to try and find like a reason to visit like Idaho, like just whether there's just nothing there.
There is no reason to visit there. That's the thing.
No, well there really is. I played against a guy who throws out of base camp in Boise
Okay.
at IATC this year,
Yeah.
and he was just this little old man, and I mean he clearly hadn't been thrown that long. 'Cause
Right.
he was really low. I was quite high seeded this year, and he was quite low seeded. And I had such a nice conversation with him, but his wife was going through something, so I had a gift to send to him, and I tried to get an address to send a gift out to him, and couldn't get anything. Nobody replied. Like I got nobody that knew him. Nobody had ever heard of base camp in Boise, Idaho. So I'm just gonna go. I'll just take it in person.
So strange. Yeah. If you Google like the address, nothing comes up.
Yeah, I don't want to send it to the venue though, just on the off chance that like it gets lost, and then or
Right.
like I'd like to know that it's going to a person.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I could. I'll just go.
Yeah.
Just like you.
I think.
Yeah, I'll just come back and pick a T-shirt up. Like, no, I'll send you one out.
You don't want me to come back. That's what you're saying.
No, I do want you to come back always. You just do what Dom and Haley are doing and just move locally.
Yeah.
Just move in.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that they're buying a house. They live 3 hours drive away.
I know.
Right, but they're buying a house so they can come and throw a league. It's insane.
Yeah. Well, I'll stay there probably too.
Well, there you go.
You know. So I can't.
I mean, it's a
complain.
good thing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It's just mental. It's like the fact that like people came from Australia this year to come and throw at the Open. I'm like, why are you flying across the world to throw axes in my little warehouse in Newton Aycliffe? Like,
Right.
it's crazy.
Well, I think like for us, it was just an excuse to travel, right?
Yeah.
And so, like to your point, to go to Idaho, and then you just pick the axe throwing venue as like your anchor point, and then you figure it out from there.
And then we write it
you
off as a
kinda-
business expense because I'm going to an axe throwing venue.
Yeah,
And
love that.
no, I don't do that. If there's anybody from HMRC listening, I don't do that. Very prim and proper. It's bullshit because I do everything above board. I don't do anything sort of underhandedly.
Right.
And just because I'm too scared of going to prison, I wouldn't last very long in prison. I'm pretty.
Yeah, like.
I'm not. I'm too scared of going to prison, so I don't do anything. So, but it's bullshit because I see all these people like buying brand new cars, and it's like, oh yeah, I just skimmed a lot of money off the business, and it's just people paying cash and it disappears, and I can't do it
No.
because I'll be the one that gets caught, and they'll make an example of me.
Right.
Because if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck. That's
Right,
that's the downside for me.
Yep.
Right, I'm gonna dive out because I've not talked about the axe throwing for. Where are we at now? How long have we been running? Oh, I can't find my timer. Why can't I find my timer? 27 minutes. I've spent half an hour not ignoring what's going on in front of me. So
No, you pointed out 181.
that's
so,
true. Yeah,
You know,
and it was
that's-
my wife,
that's
which.
good. Yeah, no nepotism at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, Kooks, I'm done yammering now, so you can, yeah, you can dive in if you like.
Shall I hand this off?
What for?
Oh,
You've just took a photo of us. Really?
it was literally just of me. Sorry.
Douche. What a bitch. Right, anyway. Right, well, you're on your own until Kooks gets back.
Oh,
Do your
God.
best.
I don't know. What do people talk about in here? Oh, I have to let you out.
It's only a one-way system.
I'm blonde and I'm not that smart, so.
Hey, Ali.
Hello.
How we doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. Nice to chat to Carl. Yeah, enjoying the action.
You know, We haven't talked about much axe throwing.
No,
so-
he never does.
No.
He never does. Good evening to all. Hope you're okay. Yeah. It is the Sunday Night League. Shall I do? I'm not sure what to do. I'm quite intimidated by you being next to me.
Why?
You know? I don't know.
I'm trying to learn from you. I'm
No,
waiting
no,
for
no.
you to dive in.
No, no,
throwing.
Ali, you're famous. You're a famous overseas thrower. This is like
I'm not famous.
Oh, you are. This is like when I had when I did some coaching with JC at the UK Open as well, and that was kind of I was like fanboying the entire time when she was here as well. So I'll just have to try and do my best because
That's the way we feel about you guys.
It is a strange thing, isn't it? You kind of like because I'd seen like all these American throwers primarily like on streams and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden at the UK Open it was like,
Right.
oh my gosh, I know that name, I know that person, I've seen them at Choptober or whatever it is, and yeah, it's all very cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome. Yeah, and you're saying you're off to Switzerland?
Yes, tomorrow. Yes. And at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah. So late night tonight then? Are you going to be partying into the night or?
Probably not till 6 a.m. But
yeah.
however late y'all will have me, I guess.
Fabulous.
But
let's talk about some axe throwing then. So Pendragon and Thin Ice are 1 round apiece on our blue lanes 5 and 6. They're going to go clutches. The gap is 4. Thin Ice is looking handily placed here, but he has missed. That opens up an opportunity for Pendragon if he can. Oh, Pendragon, no. Pendragon, no. That was. Thin Ice will take the points 2-1. And just opening up on our green lane, we've got the Queen is in the house. She's going to take her jacket off with a little vest top on, and she's going to go up against the Outlaw Biggles, who has just warmed up with a very nice clutch.
that's intimidating.
Showing off, I know it is, and it's just rude.
Yeah.
You know, when people do that, I was thinking, just stop trying to intimidate me.
Yeah.
Just kind of. That's more like it, yeah. How do you feel about? Do you warm up much?
No,
You don't.
not really.
Do you find like when you do warm up, if you throw really well, it's usually a really bad sign for the rest of the games?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yeah. The better the practice is, the worse
That's
that the
always
actual
the way.
throwing is, and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
But my real warm up, as everyone knows, is just the wine. So
That's the way to do it.
yeah.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, I just think there's a happy medium between drink and axe throwing. There's kind of like there's a certain point I think where it kind of like increases performance. I think it just makes it a little bit more relaxed and a little
Right.
bit enjoying it and gives it a little bit.
Then
But there's a
there's the fun.
certain tipping point.
Oh yeah. I like to find that and jump off it.
Just but find the boundary and go beyond it.
Yes.
Yeah, quite right. Yeah. Okay, so replacing Thin Ice after his victory is Mike Nah, and he has gone up against the Shermanator, our Sunday Night Standard champion, and this is the Sunday Night Standard League. So really, I guess he's the reigning champion. Really. Snodders has called. He's waved the tris paddles in anticipation of the Queen and the Outlaw Biggles. Oh, that's a nice clutch from Biggles. Can the Queen match it? Oh, yes. This is Standard League. It doesn't matter whether it's Prem or not. That is a pair of 27s to kick things off. Very nice. Very nice. How are you? What's the weather like at home compared to here?
It's pretty similar.
Similar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty chilly. You look a bit chilly.
Well, if you guys had heat in here, I might not be so cold. Or if I had put pants on, perhaps I would be doing a little
Yeah,
bit
well,
better.
another thing. I've got these really thick leggings. You should.
I gotta get some of those.
I know. If you see, like underneath,
Nice.
just feel the inside.
Oh,
I know,
gotta get
right?
that,
Yeah, I've got some really thick leggings.
Yeah, no, I've got these stupid tights. Just do nothing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very warm and toasty. Right, okay. I wonder if we're going to see. Well, actually, we'll concentrate on Mike Down and Sherman at first because they're going to go clutches. I'm just wondering if we're going to see maybe's the rare sight of a pair of 81s in that right-hand lane.
I'm hoping.
Let's see.
But let's not jinx it.
Let's not jinx it. I know. No cursing here. We don't do that. Right. Biggles first up.
Oh.
No.
We jinxed it.
Ali, you cursed that.
Yeah.
Oh, the Queen is absolutely smacked it down the middle. She's still on track. And she's one up as well to the bargain. Now, I will say, it's lovely to talk to you, but I know you're here to hang around, so at any point, don't feel as obliged. That's what I mean, because you don't have to stay here. You're not contractually obliged to stay for the full 3.5 hours. Don't worry. You can leave.
Gonna do that.
Yeah, I was about to say you can leave. You can leave at any point. I just want to make that clear to you.
Let's see.
I can't. That's it now. I'm here. I'm glued into position now.
You're contractually obligated.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Let's see the end of
Let's see.
Queen's game.
Yeah, let's see if the Queen can hit 81.
Bow out.
Yes. Mike now with a nice clutch to finish, and that is a 27 from Mike. He will go down 2-1, but it was a nice finish. Right, here we go. 20 apiece. Now we could see one of two things here. We could see the Queen get an 81, or if she doesn't, Outlaw Biggles could square this up at 1 apiece and take this to Big Axe. Ayoosh, yes. Queen. No, that's exactly what's happened.
Big Axe.
Oh, this is good. I get to speak to Ali for a bit longer.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to stay for some Big Axe.
Yes.
Big Axe action, 1 apiece.
I like Big Axe. Sometimes that's more exciting than an 81.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Did we? So me and Ali, who I'm talking to here, we met at the UK Open.
Yes.
Did we do any Big Axe together? I think we might have. I'm not quite sure. It was definitely a fun game. I love that game that we had.
We had fun. We had fun.
That was the main thing.
Yes.
We had fun. But did we do Big Axe? That's the thing about Axe scores. It doesn't show the scores from the actual tourneys, or does it?
I think you can on like the actual internet, but not on the app.
Right. I mean, it is on YouTube. The whole stream is on YouTube. So I could watch it back and find out. I can't remember if we did Big Axe or not, but it was a super close game, and it was just a super fun game. That's a warm-up, I think.
Yeah, it is.
For the Queen, yeah. Right. Which, going back to what we said about warm-ups before, if you hit a warm-up bullseye,
yeah,
it's not necessarily a good thing. She's probably taped up as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
With the shoulder.
And she has a cold.
Oh. Now, that is I don't know. Do you know what, this is one of those situations where... Oh, you got a 1. It'd have been better to miss, because the Queen would have just let him go again.
Yeah.
Whereas now,
yes.
I think we probably know what's going to happen here. It was a 1 for Biggles.
Oh.
Wow. That was unexpected. 1 apiece.
You think she's trying to do
I know, do you think?
It's quite hard.
I tell you what, I know.
Fun.
It wouldn't surprise me. She is that good to be able to do that.
Right.
I'm not.
I'm definitely
I'm just kind of like, I'm just lob it in the right direction and see what happens.
Yeah, like I would try and then accidentally hit the 5.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, I'd have more chance of hitting the 5 than I would if I was trying to normally hit the bullseye. I've seen people as well, like, go, if someone's dropped, they practice the clutch. And I'm thinking, whoa, no way.
Well,
I could be anywhere other than the clutch.
Right, I might accidentally hit the board.
That's a 3.
Or maybe a little around the world.
We'll move over to Jiggles and Thin Ice in a moment on the blue lane. Thin Ice is 1 up against... I love Jiggles' hair. She looks like the Northumbrian unicorn. I call her. Oh, he's back in the 1 again. Right, Biggles. Right, Queen. No mercy this time. This time it's serious. Yeah, bang. I think it might be a 3, but that will still be enough. The Queen Bee will take the points. She will head off back to her hive. A little round of applause from Ali. Yes.
All right, I will give you back your podium.
Oh,
thank you.
no, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure. And if you find yourself at a loose end, if you run out of people to talk to tonight,
I'll come
you come back. You come back.
Good.
But it's been lovely to chat. All right.
Thanks for welcoming me.
You take care of yourself.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No, please.
No.
Take it back. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Ali. What an amazing person. So she's just here for that. What a surprise. I walked in through the play and I kind of completely missed her.
Yeah.
And I walked in kind of like...
Well, you got distracted by the drinks.
I did get distracted by the... Yeah, I know, right. Yeah, we need to talk about this D&D cocktail. But yeah, I walked all the way over here and I was like, I looked over and I thought, is that Ali?
Yeah.
Ali, US Ali. I know, yeah, absolutely.
In London.
She visited London, yeah, in one of the greatest cities in the world, in London. What shall I do with my time? I tell you what, I'll
pop up to Newton Aycliffe.
I'll pop up to Newton Aycliffe. I'll get on the train for 4 hours. Head up to an industrial set in Newton Aycliffe, and yeah, boy. Says Meat Fists. Hello to you. Good evening, and good evening to anyone else out there. It's lovely to have you, and yes, welcome to Chewy.
Yes.
Yes. I say welcome to Chewy. You were on before. You were on before me.
Yeah.
You were on with Carl.
So welcome to Cooks.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's nice to be here. It's nice to be here. Right. So talk about D&D cocktails.
Yes.
So we've got a new thing here at Valhalla North. On a Wednesday night, it's D&D night here, and there's quite a few tables now, isn't it? It's growing.
Yeah. We need another DM to make another.
Don't look at me. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
My DM days are.
I think we've got the DMs, so just they're playing at the moment.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, that's fine. But anyway, as an extension of that, you can now, for the princely sum of £5, get a Dungeons and Dragons cocktail, where you will roll a d20, a d12, and a d8, and each one relates to a particular.
I think that's Kooks.
Oh,
create a little distance between your mouth and the throat mic.
A little fuzzy. You've turned me up. That's not going to help, is it? Right, Meat Fists. I've moved it away. Let me know if that helps or hinders.
I think you just meant the mic, not the throat mic. You haven't.
I was about to say, what's the throat mic?
You've got it pressed against your throat.
I've got a throat mic. I don't have a throat mic. Yeah. Anyway, in this D&D cocktail, I managed to draw coffee, grenadine, and honey bourbon.
That's not too bad.
Well,
for one.
I have to say it's not a classic combination.
It's not,
and I can see why.
But a whiskey and a coffee is.
Well, it wasn't exactly an Irish coffee. I have to say.
No, but it's better than what we've had on a Wednesday night.
Do you know what? I would have had coffee, Baileys, and grenadine, which actually sounded quite nice until helpfully. Helpfully Chewy reminded me off my shoulder, just as I was licking my lips in anticipation, that Baileys is not vegan. Oh my god, I'm such an amateur. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. No, yeah. Oh, thank you for that, Chewy. Now I'll have this.
It's alright.
Quite.
Enjoyed your honey one instead.
All the honey bourbon sunk to the bottom as well of this coffee. Oh my gosh. What did you get anyway? You got an iced tea thing, didn't you?
I got iced tea.
Yes.
Lemon iced tea.
Right.
Blood orange gin.
Oh, okay.
And grenadine.
You say that doesn't sound too bad.
That wasn't too bad. Typing on a tiny keyboard. We should have throat mics. We should have throat mics.
What's the throat mic? I don't really understand.
And then, do you remember when Kane started talking in the WWE?
Oh, yes. Oh, that thing.
I am Kane.
Right, okay, yes.
I think it's one of them.
Right, okay.
I don't know whether we need to hit the caveat for that.
Shall we?
Doesn't hurt,
I always say, if in doubt, if you're thinking about pressing the caveat, it's probably best to press the caveat button.
Probably.
That's what I think. Is that Zoe in there? Is that Chucky in a amazing hoodie?
Lots of different animals. I was going to say birds, but then I noticed
there's a koala bear and there's a hedgehog.
But at first I saw a flamingo, a turkey and a cockatoo.
Oh yes.
Might be an emu rather than
I love a cockatoo.
I love it. I was saying to Carl, I know what you need that, but I actually like the birds.
Well, that's unfortunate. I have to say, that is very unfortunate. But no, actually, I do. I do. I like budgies.
Yeah.
And I like macaws.
Macaws, African greys.
They're a bit grey.
They've got white and red on them.
Well, I suppose so. But I like a macaw. They're very colourful.
There's a one called Apollo.
And
have you seen Apollo?
Apollo,
the African grey parrot.
What
the guy holds up
right.
a glass, and they say, Apollo, what's this made of? And he hits it with his beak and goes, glass.
get lost. He does not.
It does.
Is
And he
this
goes,
some sort of elaborate
No,
wind-up?
I'll show you when we're not on camera because it would be a bit
Right.
boring for them.
No.
But,
Okay.
He also can pick out Wario and Shrek,
Never.
and sometimes he'll say Shrock.
Wow, Apollo, if you're in the chat, hit us up. Just use your beak and send us a little message. Maybe he's tapping on a tiny keyboard, as Meatfist suggests. I like as well. What was that? Oh man,
Indian ringnecks.
no. There was a thing called. There's a program called In the Night Garden,
Yes.
and there's some birds, and one goes.
I don't know them. I know there was Iggle Piggle,
Yes.
Upsy Daisy,
Oopsie daisy, here I
Macca
come. Yes, the Tumbly Boos.
Tumbly Boos.
The Pontypines are friends of mine, although they're only small. And their next door neighbours.
Derek Jacobi.
Well, he wasn't in it. He was the narrator. He didn't just wander in.
That was like a fever dream for him.
And there was the Hahoos, and there was the Pontypines neighbours.
Who's or who has?
No, the Hahoos. No, it was definitely the Hahoos. I'll tell you what the bird was. It was a toucan. You know what a toucan is?
I do know what a toucan is.
All right.
Don't
Okay.
insult me.
All right. No, sorry.
I used to
didn't.
have a book.
No, well, I wasn't sure if it's a very unusual bird.
I used to have a children's book when I was a child.
Right.
And it was called Toucan, and it was a toucan that was able to carry 2 cans of paint.
I tell you what, you're full of stories of these amazing birds. You got one identifying particular substances, fabrics. You got one that can carry 2 what? Drinks.
Two cans of paint.
2 cans.
So he got the nickname Toucan because he was helping.
Right.
He couldn't do a lot of little jobs because he had too big of a beak, but he could help the painter by.
Oh,
carrying
hang on.
2
Is this
cans.
fictional?
It was a book.
I know, but is it a fictional book or a
children's
non-fiction? Right. Okay. Right. So it was fictional. Right. Well, you set me up because it's telling me about Apollo. I was starting to believe everything about these birds. I thought there was one that was a painter and a decorator.
There probably is. To be fair, there probably is.
I mean, that'd be a great name for a decorator, wouldn't it? Two can decorators. That'd be cool. Wander in with your 2 cans. While you're looking that up, I feel as though I should mention some axe throwing. Heisenberg's back. Yes, Heisenberg.
Yes.
He's in the house.
Most attended league, Carl says.
Actually,
Here we go.
What's this made of? What's this made of? What's this made of? Glass. Yes, made of glass.
I mean that's very
Normally quicker than that.
very impressive. Apollo there.
Can answer 3 questions.
Very impressive.
Thought Biggles was talking to a cushion.
Because no cushion. Did I miss the Heisenberg match, or has it been?
I don't know.
He hasn't gone missing, has he? I've just suddenly thought it was Heisenberg, and now he's been replaced by Boom Mama and Thin Ice. I'm starting to think
Dropped out mid-league.
he's probably he's gone AWOL. Somebody sent that search party for Heisenberg quick while we've got him. Do you know he stood outside when I came? I hardly recognised him. I was like, you know what? He has a hat on,
Yes.
and I was like, have we got a new thrower? And I walked a bit closer. I was like, Heisey. Heisey's back. Jiggles and Cockney John squared the first game, but Cockney John has taken the advantage in the second. Toucan. Well, I never.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Right, some clutches. Yes. Both of them have just clipped that. Very nice, Big Mama. Very nice, Thin Ice.
Did Jiggles beat Thin Ice? She took a round in the middle there.
Did she? Was this when I was supposed to be commentating?
Yeah.
You see, that's the flaw.
Doesn't always happen. Didn't happen after you went last week. Me
What
and
didn't?
Me and Kieran were
Oh,
just having a good old.
Do you know what? Yes, I know. I watched a bit of that. I was like, yes. I usually think it's a fine balance. You know, I like to, I like to balance out axe throwing and chit chat. You know, we're like, what is that?
It is a giant gas bottle. They're going to put the jet engine on, I think.
Oh, we haven't seen it. Are they putting it right next to the Christmas tree?
Yeah, I think they're going to aim it away from the Christmas tree.
That's probably a good idea, I would have thought. Yeah. So this is the first appearance this season, I think.
It was on earlier before we started.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So instead of
It's just loud.
I'm not. Yeah, it does. Instead of, I'm not an expert on heating systems by any stretch, But instead of radiators in this place, or underfloor heating, we have got a jet engine, which has been currently set up by Snodders and Crow.
Yeah.
It is loud. Once it goes on, you'll be. It's like
we've turned these up.
Yeah, it's like taking a flight, really.
Yeah. With the red arrows or something.
But yeah, it's not even that cold actually. I think it's. Ollie's shivering away. I have to say. I'm not sure if she's enjoying. Oh, there we go. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, to be fair, if you did set the tree on fire, that would warm the place up.
Well, it certainly was. I mean, it is. I know it's pointing away from the tree. Oh, I tell you what. Shorty is the first one.
Shorty and Jiggles.
Shorty and Jiggles straight away. Jiggles pulls up her stool right in front of it, and Shorty also stands there, warming the back of her legs.
You don't want a hot stool in front of an engine.
You probably don't. I wouldn't have thought. No, indeed. Right, Thin Ice. Okay, he's got a shot. 74 in the bank so far. The points are in the bank as well against Big Mama. Now then, Thin Ice. Was there any in doubt? The Prodigy. Do you know what, Jamie? Obadiah. I was listening to a bit of Friday commentary.
Right. I caught a little bit. I didn't.
He referred to Thin Ice as salad fingers.
Salad fingers.
Yes, he said he's got like very long, thin fingers, which I'd never noticed before. I wasn't quite
very salad-like.
I
Do you think he's got fingers like celery?
I was wondering that myself. I have to say, I thought it was a bit unusual. I have to say, but there we go. I'm not going to refer to him as that. I just thought it was an interesting little thing. Yeah. I'll tell you what, that jet engine is quite noisy, isn't it?
Yes. Meathus, if you're in the chat, can you tell us if that jet engine is too loud, if it's coming across the mics? Because
if you would.
We can't quite.
Meathus is like our virtual sound engineer for the night. Yeah. I tell you what, we've still got here. We've still got even though there's no laptop or Twitch account, we've still got the mini cam. The mini cam pointing. Well, in the vicinity of us, anyway.
Yeah. I got it. It'd be pointing exactly where the jet engine was.
Yes. Maybe it's like one of those, like if you go to a restaurant, people put on the TV like an open fire, like a video of it. Maybe we're just gonna broadcast a stream of the jet engine, like. Yeah. Right. Shermanator and S Club are just kicked off. Scratch, the reinvigorated Scratch.
Yeah, she's back now.
She is very much back. She was top of the Friday League after week 1, but here's a spoiler for the news item. She's not anymore.
Oh, we've already had the news with Cooks.
What do you mean? How can you have the news with Cooks without Cooks?
It was K for Carl this week. News with Carl.
The news with Carl?
Yes.
But I've actually prepared. I've got a card.
We could have an update.
I've kind of decided to kind of like be more professional with my news.
Like Jamie said.
And well, yeah, and kind of like not go. What was it? Oh, I can't think. I'm sure I had a third story. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm going to start making notes for myself.
Shall we have an update then? A news bulletin.
Well, shall we? After Scratch has finished her match against Pendragon, because she is looking very handily placed at the moment.
Very good.
Oh man, dear, so is S Club and Chermy.
Now, are you here all night?
I think I am tonight, actually. Yeah.
No massage booked.
You know what?
No massage.
No, I've had my treatment for the night. Yes, I was just saying after last week, my shoulder is getting better.
Good.
Which is good. I'm going to be all set for January for my return.
Yes.
And hopefully a return for Sunday as well, I think. I'm going to come back to Sunday League.
Right. Oh, yes, because you didn't do it last week.
I didn't do it last week.
Yeah, but you were.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Right, Scratch has a 2-point lead, and she is on track. She has a shot for an 81. But Pendragon is waiting in the wings, ready for any slip-up.
I think Meatfists has dipped on us because he hasn't updated.
I think he has. Oh, yes, Scratch. Nice way to do it. Premier League. A little dab of celebration there. I haven't seen anyone do one of them for a while.
Yeah.
Given it all that. 80 over scratch. Now, S Club will quickly move over. S Club is on the march as well. He's got his 54 in the bank. Sherman has not done a great deal wrong, although he's just dipped in at 3 again. And he might have again there. Oh no, thumbs up. He says, yep, that's fine. Right. Okay. The clutch axe has been picked up. It's King of Diamonds.
Yes.
Right, can S Club.
Yeah.
Oh yes, he
Yeah,
can. He does the same.
absolutely
It's just showing off, really.
Yes.
A Premier League clutch to take
You
it.
should rechristen that axe the King of Clutches.
King of clutches, I like that. Yeah, could be. Right, Shermanator and Heisenberg. Right. Shermanator is on for an early finish. That's why he's got a lot of games in, I think. So quickly, is this a good time?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so it is.
It's time for the news with Kooks.
And
There
that's the
we
news.
there we
News
go.
with Kooks.
Okay, now stop me if any of this news is old to you. If Carl has gone through this, but the Friday League is very interesting. I have to say, the Friday League. Do you know that 1 point after 16 games, 1 point separates the top 4?
Really?
It is. The top 4 this week is Herman Z is top,
Yes. Very good.
27 points. Crow 27 points in second.
Right.
So, which means Herman Z is outscoring him, by the way. Snodders 26 and Obadiah 26 as well.
Right.
1 point separates them all.
Well, there we go.
Very exciting. And also on the Friday League, I noticed the name. What was that? I didn't do.
Not good, did it?
It didn't, did it? Do you think maybe Meatfist is not on the chat because we're not broadcasting?
No, stop streaming. We're still
Okay.
streaming. I'll double check. I'll go on now.
Have a little chat.
That sounded like something disconnected. Is
It
what
did. It went.
sounded like.
Doodle-doodle. We heard the windows. Doodle-doodle. Both ball cams are still on.
We're still live.
Oh, we're still live. Okay, right. It's just our.
Got 8 people in the chat. Hello, if you're out there.
hello.
Give us a,
It's
give us
our
a hello.
It's just it's our system just freaking us out. The name change klaxon has sounded. It has. For a famous thrower as well.
Oh.
Repeat.
Oh.
Repeat. Now I can't guarantee because I didn't watch all of the stream. I must admit, but he's now three-peat.
Oh.
Yeah, repeat is three-peat. Not quite sure why. With a number as well.
Right.
So it's you don't often get numbers. Bam Bam had a number, didn't he, when he was Whackers?
Yes.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, three-peat now instead of repeat.
Yeah.
So don't, make sure you address him right if you see him again. Also, there was a visitor on the Friday League. Guess who was in the house?
A rabbit.
A rabbit. No, it was a human being.
Oh.
Someone we haven't seen for a while. Someone legendary.
Oh, was he?
He was the legendary Thorskin.
Good. He came home.
He's coming home. He's coming home. Yeah. He was in the house. He was having a chat to people. Yeah, I kind of watched this stream the following day, and I was like, "Oh my gosh! I wish I was here, but I wasn't.
Here.
I was not. No,
I did see his
indeed.
TikTok though. How he's missing the place.
Oh yes, I can imagine.
Didn't know he'd already been back.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, he has. And also, there's a new thrower.
Oh, is there?
Called now. Now here's interesting. I heard this name, Toby Flenderson.
Oh yes.
Does that mean anything to you?
I've heard the name.
Oh, okay. Because I thought, someone's turned up with a real name. It's not his real name, I don't think.
Right.
Because it's a character from The Office.
Ah.
Toby Flenderson.
American or UK?
I googled Toby Flenderson. What more do you want?
Full detailed reporting.
Really?
please.
Okay. It said he was on The Office. It didn't. I can't remember it. I didn't look. I don't know. Sorry. American. I'll just bluff it. American. Yeah, and he got his first win this week
Very good.
as well.
Very
So
good.
well done, Toby. Congratulations. And then one final piece. Do you know that in the final league, 13 out of the 21 throwers have hit an 81?
That's good.
But interestingly, in 5th place and averaging over 72, Simply Gimply
Yes.
has not hit one
Oh.
after 16 games. And he's still 5th and averaging in 73 or something.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting as well. There you go, and that is your extended news with Kooks.
It's time for the news
Thank
with
you.
Kooks.
It works better.
Everyone on the floor.
It works better. Jiggles is sat on the floor in front of the heater now.
Yeah. The Bam Bam was there as well.
Yeah. The
Run off now.
she's sat cross-legged. On the floor. She looks like like when you were a kid. Man, when I was a kid, because I'm old,
Right.
we didn't have remote controls on the telly,
Oh no.
which meant I used to have to sit cross-legged by the TV.
Yes.
So my dad would say, "What's this rubbish? Put BBC Two on," and I had to put I was in charge.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes again. That Windows thing. Yeah, and that's what she looks like. She looks like she's ready to turn the channel.
Yes. My first TV that I had in my bedroom had no controller and it had little buttons that I had to go up and press.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're saying this is some miraculous thing. That is how we lived, Chewy, in the
I know,
1970s.
I'm saying my first one, so I'm saying I relate because
My
I had
first
one.
TV was black and white.
Right. We had a tiny little one that was black and white.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was also like a tape deck and a radio.
Did it?
So it had a tiny little TV.
Did it have a little tease made?
No, we had one of them. No,
Did you?
I'm sure we did.
Do you know? I've always wanted a tease made.
Might not have been like a proper one, but it was something similar.
I just like the thought of like setting an alarm and just kind of like being woken up by a cup of tea.
That TV I had that had the buttons. It also didn't have like a button for the volume. It had like a spinny wheel.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That. Yeah.
And then to
I used to
tune
wa-
it,
I
to
used-
tune it, you had to open a little door.
Yeah.
It had little things. You had to put a
Little
little
dials.
screwdriver in.
Oh, right, really? Oh,
Turn it round.
like a Spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Shermanator and Bethabet are underway. They're just called Clutches, and unfortunately they both missed, but that's good news for Shermanator. He ends up with a 20. Pendragon, meanwhile, and Mike Narr, they shared the first game, but in the second, it is a vantage Pendragon. He's
I've got
taken
a
it by
bit
4
of news
points.
for you.
Oh, go ahead.
Bam Bam has hit his first 27.
Yes, bam bam. Excellent. That's good news. Did he get a sticker?
He did.
Excellent.
It was on a little private session. It wasn't a league.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. That's very cool. Well done to Bam Bam.
Yes.
And also, happy birthday to Bam Bam.
Yeah.
We sang a little happy birthday for him. And
31.
I should have said that last week, I neglected to mention this, but someone close to us had quite a significant birthday the previous week. Pardon? What was it?
Yeah.
Chewy's 40. Chewy's in his 40s. How are you enjoying being in your 40s?
Feel any different if I'm honest?
Is it nice?
No.
Yeah. Well, enjoy it while you can. That's what I say. that's what I say. Yeah. Eventually you'll get to a point where you wish you were in your 40s. Yeah. There you go. Hi. There's the Greater Good. Giving us a little wave.
Did you hear Meat Fist's impression of the Greater Good?
Yes, I did. Actually, yeah. It was good. It was. Yeah. It makes a change, actually. It took someone doing competent impressions behind this conversation. Yeah. If you put Meat Fist's Greater Good versus my Joey the Hat, I think there could probably only one winner, I would have thought. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Actually, maybe at some point I'll have to go and speak to Ali again, and I'll give her my.
So who's this?
I'll give her my Joey the Hat impression and see if she can get it right. Yeah. Right, it is Snodder's the Greater Good. That's why she's away from the bar. She's off to throw against the European champion, no less.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shermy is looking good to, yes, sweep, Bethmet. Well, so that's a good performance from, I think I referred to Thin Ice as the reigning champion last week, but this is Standard League, so really Shermanet is the reigning champion.
True.
So yeah.
Reigning champion.
Reigning champion, yeah. And Thin Ice, I guess, will be the reigning champion when we go back to, I assume, Standard and Premier in January. So he will still have that honour.
King of the pine. No, we don't use pine anymore, do we?
Is
it poplar we use now?
No, it's pine, I think, isn't it?
So we're back to
I
pine.
think we do pine.
Yeah, King of the pine.
King of the pine. Yep. Yep.
Have you ever wondered how many trees have been cut down for these boards?
Well, let's not go there.
Do you think we would be
I think
do you think we would be so cavalier about cutting trees down if they streamed?
Oh, that's a bit of a deep
We
question.
might, if they streamed like all the time for no good reason.
I don't know. Aren't these boards made of like offcuts of things?
I hope so.
I think so. I don't think. I think that's right. It's all sustainable, I believe. But yeah, I bought Elsa, my partner, a sponsored tree for her birthday once.
Oh, right.
I know it wasn't a birthday.
Gap, was it?
No, it wasn't. No, it was not that. Actually, no, I can't think of it. It was our wedding anniversary. It was our wooden wedding anniversary,
right.
whatever number that was. So
I think it's 5, isn't it?
I think it might be 5 actually.
Yeah.
So I sponsored a tree for her.
Paper's 1.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think China is quite early as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, there you go. I sponsored a tree for her.
Good.
We
Is it
never went.
doing much?
We never went. We never went to see it. Such a shame. I wonder where the tree is. Oh, hope the tree's all right.
Where was it?
Eh?
Where was it?
It was
like
in a woodland in near Durham.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was in a
A
woodland.
local tree.
Yeah, it was. We thought it would be a good place to put it.
Yeah. Also, did you paid for a tree to be planted? You didn't just sponsor an existing tree.
I think the idea was he sponsored a tree, but kind of like you were kind of like it would have been a tree that if he did not sponsor it, it would not have been planted. Type thing.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a little tree. Probably outlived me.
Probably.
That's a depressing thought.
Unless it gets struck by lightning.
Well, I suppose so. Yeah, well, I might get struck by lightning. You never know.
True.
Yeah. I wonder what that's like. I don't suppose you'd know much about it.
I don't know. Some people survive.
Yes,
I
that's
think
true.
one guy's been
There was one
struck
guy.
3 times.
Yeah, I was about to say he seemed to follow him around, didn't it?
Yeah. Probably got that charge in him. It's attractive.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Or like Father Stone from Father Ted. Did you ever watch Father Ted?
Oh yes, 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 I believe so.
Yeah.
Snodders and the Greater Good have gone clutches. Greater Good's in. That's or is she? Ooh, Snodders is definitely missed. Greater Good's having a good look at it. Yes, she says. Do you want to have a look at that Snodders? He's off to have a look himself.
He'll have a look.
He's incredulous. He can't believe it. What's that? Yeah, it is. He says, yeah, it is. That was very gracious by Snodders. He's like, yeah.
Not on his face though.
Just really suppose so. Yeah. Meanwhile, you may be confused. You may be thinking Cowboy Crawl has changed his appearance. He hasn't.
No, he's dipped out of this league.
He's dipped out.
Yeah. He's only done Friday.
So he started and he's dipped.
Yeah. Doesn't enjoy standard.
Right. Blimey.
It's too imbalanced.
In battle, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Blimey.
He
Right.
doesn't get overly excited when he throws well, but he gets very annoyed if he throws bad.
Oh, right. Okay. So he's doing it for his own. Right.
So
okay.
he's dropped out the one he's not tried first.
Well, that would have been a good news item.
Yeah, well, doesn't have to be.
Man, you said that. I mean, I should have
I
known that
can't give
myself.
news in Cooks.
No, this is true. Fair enough. Right. Well, in that case, it's going to be a victory for.
Also, the stream had already been told. That's all I was even told.
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say because he threw last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Fine. Right. Clutches called. Snodders. Great the Good. 1 round apiece. 20 apiece. It's been a close game throughout. Oh, now that's going to be another bite on. Maybe it's on the bite roll.
Oh, that one's going to.
Snodders has definitely got it. What do you think? No, she says not this time. That's a win for Snodders. It's a win for Snodders. Do you know what I should save this really. No, I'm going to save this. Oh, should I? No, because they won't be watching tonight. You know Tenacious Key's parents,
Yes.
Kim and Trev. Yeah. I think Trevor's been top. What? No.
What were you going to say?
No, all I'm thinking of is it's rumoured that Trevor's going to be joining us in January, isn't it?
Dad.
Tenacious Dad.
Yeah.
Don't you think Aggie would be because then it'd be Kim and Aggie. That would be cool. Do you remember Kim and Aggie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be Aggie. I don't know why I thought this today, but I just thought, oh, Kim and Trev. Trev should be called Aggie.
Or Kim should be called Simon.
Oh, that as well.
Trevor and Simon.
Trevor and Simon. Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah. Either
I like Trevor and Simon.
Either of them works. Yeah.
Remember going walking up to Edinburgh Castle once when we were up there for holidays.
Oh, really?
And Trevor and Simon and Nobby the Sheep from Ghost Train were filming a piece.
I remember
up there.
Nobby the Sheep.
Yeah.
Is it Nobby the Sheep? Nobby the
I can't remember how we spoke, to be honest.
Nobby the
We arrived just as they left.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite a trek.
So you went all the way to Edinburgh Castle?
No, we were in Edinburgh.
Oh,
we
okay.
walked up to the castle because they were there.
Oh, that's quite high up as well, isn't
and
it?
it's quite a trek, and I was only little.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And yeah, they were just driving away as we got there.
Do you know what I remember about Scotland? I went to Scotland as a kid, and
the rain, the drizzle.
well, no, we went there because my dad was thinking about emigrating to Australia.
Oh, we went the wrong way.
So he went to Edinburgh. I'm not quite sure why this was the case, but it is true. So I went there as a kid, and I remember we walked past. I was a big fan of the Beano and the Dandy.
Oh yes.
And we walked past.
I preferred the Beano.
The Beano's better. The Dandy is more like traditionally type oldie worldy fashiony thing. But this is from the Dandy that had a Desperate Dan cafe.
Oh,
and
it's get a cow pie.
Well, it said cow pie served here, and I was just like, oh, ma'am, can we go for a can I have a cow pie? And
no, they're not bloody vegan.
well, no, I wasn't vegan at the time. I was just a kid. I mean, I must have only been like 6 or 7 year old. And I said, oh, can we get a cow pie? Because I thought it'd have the big horns coming out of it and all that sort of stuff. She goes, it'll just be a beef pie. And just kind of dragged me along. Come here, like that. And I was like, all my hopes and dreams were shattered at that moment.
Yeah.
That's what I remember most about Scotland. The fact I couldn't eat a cow pie.
I've never had a cow pie. I've had a beef steak pie.
Well, that's kind of. I think the point was that a cow pie is just a beef.
I know it's visual though, isn't it? With the horns.
I know.
And the
Yeah, and it was like it came in like a big tin as well.
Yes.
And Aggie, it's Aggie again, isn't it? Aunt Aggie. That was Desperate Dan's. Yeah, she was Aunt Aggie.
Yeah, I remember his villain was Cactus Man.
Cactus Jack, wasn't it?
No, it's just Cactus Man.
Cactus Man.
Yes.
Was it really? Was it really? Yeah, Cactus Jack's a wrestler, of course he is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me being dumb. Right. Okay.
And do you know?
Yes.
The Beano was Dennis the Menace.
Yes.
In America, there's a Dennis the Menace with blonde hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both.
And they both got red, like black and hoopy, black and red hoops.
So Dennis the Menace in America, he wore like a blue T-shirt with like black stripes,
right?
Or rings they would be, and red dungarees, and he had blonde hair. Came down here. It was Mr. Wilson. Do you remember Mr. Wilson?
Ah, do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was it on
Dennis
TV?
Menace.
Yeah,
yes.
I think right.
It was a cartoon of that, but it was a comic strip in America.
Well,
They both debuted on the same day.
Oh, really?
I believe it was the same day, completely...
On the other side of the world?
On the other side of the world, completely independently.
Wow.
Both countries just went, we're going to have a character called Dennis the Menace.
That's amazing.
No one copied.
That is amazing.
No one copied.
No one copied it?
Crazy.
No, that is cool.
Hey.
Oh, the jet engine's been turned off. Woo! Oh, thank goodness for that. It just gets a bit tiresome after a while, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, one round apiece between Scratch and the Auto Biggles. Meanwhile, Snudders has hit a nice clutch to take the match against Shermie 1-0. And we're going to say bam bam against Queen Bee. The horns just fell off.
It fell out the cow pie.
Honestly, I swear to God, the viewers, we got thrown to our right. And I was describing the cow pie, Desperate Dan's cow pie before. One of the horns just fell out. It's just fell on the floor, off the throne. Not a coincidence.
Tell you the story out of the Dandy that I always... It just sticks with me.
Right, can I guess?
Go on.
Out of Dandy?
Yeah, it was Desperate Dan.
Little Plum.
Little Plum?
Oh, a Desperate Dan story.
It was a Desperate Dan story. It's something that happened in Desperate Dan's story of the Dandy.
Oh, gosh.
And for some reason, it always just stuck with me.
Oh, right.
Because it was horrible.
Itching powder?
No. It was when he couldn't find anything to cut his toenails.
Right.
And eventually he managed to get his toenails cut, and they melted them down and made them into drill bits because they were harder than diamond.
Oh my God. I do not remember that. Maybe I blanked that out, actually. I might have compartmentalised it.
Yeah.
If I did, I've compartmentalised it for 45 years, Chewy. Thank you very much for reopening that. That's not really what I wanted to hear.
I used to get the Beano and the Dandy annuals every year.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
My mum does loft, I think. Yes. I think I know what the Windows thing was. We've lost our board cam for Blue Lane, I'm afraid.
We lost it last week as well.
Did we?
Board cams. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We've lost both the board cams.
Oh, that might have been the 2 sounds we've heard.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. I hope we don't lose the main cam, otherwise the night's over.
That one, so I don't know. I think we maybe just lost them. We'll just have to do without.
Right, we're going to have to do without ball cams, I'm afraid. Never mind. Yeah, one of those things. Yeah, you see, I prefer the Beano because I used to like the Bash Street Kids.
I was just about to say the Bash Street Kids.
And I used to like Minnie the Minx.
Minnie the Minx. Was she not Beano?
Yeah, she was Beano.
I always thought, in my head, she was the Dandy because she was like the opposite of Dennis.
No, I think I'm sure that there was a little bit of collaboration, I think, between the two.
Was Beano the one with Banana Man?
That was the Beezer, wasn't it?
Or was it
I think he might have moved, but I think he started off in the Beezer. And then there was Whizzer and Chips. Remember Whizzer and Chips?
I don't remember that one.
Okay, maybe that's a bit before your time.
You remember what the ugly one was called in the Bash Street Kids?
Plug.
Yes.
I reckon between us we could get all the Bash Street Kids.
I don't think I know any more than Plug.
Right, I'm going to go.
Was the one called Ham or something?
Ham?
Was it a fat one? Was it called Ham?
No, that was Fatty. Fatty
was called Fatty?
Yeah, he was just literally called Fatty.
Right.
Fatty, Plug. There was
the one with his jumper up here.
Yeah, that's Wilfred. There was Danny, who was kind of like the skull and crossbones.
Oh, is he like the leader?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I've said Wilfred. Smithy, who was the one in the yellow T-shirt, who was the dumb one. Smithy.
Right. I thought Plug was dumb as well.
There was Sydney and Toots, who were brother and sister.
Yeah.
That's 7.
Honestly, I can't remember more than Plug.
Oh, Ernest, who was the he was dressed in black and white and had big thick glasses.
Yeah.
Basically, they're all stereotypes of all the kids that looked a bit strange at school. Basically, I mean, it wouldn't be allowed now.
No.
Quite right. Oh, and then finally, your ninth member was Cuthbert. It was the SWAT.
Yes, I do remember Cuthbert.
And remember Teach. and Head. Teach and Head.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you remember the name of Dennis the Menace's pets?
Nasher.
Yeah.
Nipper.
Nipper, spelled with a G-N.
Yes. Nasher and Nipper. There was another one.
He had a pig.
Oh, I don't remember the pig.
Called Rasher.
Oh, I do remember the pig. Yes, there was Rasher. Yes, you're quite right. There you go.
The one he bullied was Walter, I believe.
Walter the Softie.
Yes.
I mean, you couldn't get away with it now.
No.
Quite right, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Mike Nah is 2 up on Big Mama.
Ivy the Terrible as well.
Nice work.
That was dandy.
I think so, but that might have been a bit later from the my era. Escope is 2 on Jinx. A drop for Jinx. Oh. Stick out your Jinxie.
I know my uncle always liked Viz.
Oh, right, really?
Yeah. I never really read that one.
I used to read it occasionally. I used to get, that was another one where I used to get the annual. Annuals were a big thing when I was a kid.
They were for me,
Yeah. But yes. Yes, Billy Whiz, Little Plum. Oh gosh.
I can't remember too many of the other characters that were in
the other comic strips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ball Boy. Remember Ball Boy?
Boy of the Rovers.
Yeah, that's a different thing, I think.
Yeah.
Boy of the Rovers. I think that might have been Beezer as well. Right, we're going to see. Oh, we're at a bit of a pause. As we wait. Bam Bam, Lieutenant Dan is going to take on the Queen, and we've got Chucky against Baphomet. Bam Bam, where's Bam Bam? Bam Bam. Bam Bam's gone missing.
He's out celebrating his birthday.
Hey, maybe he is. How old do you think Bam Bam is?
31.
Oh, he said that was a surety. Is he 31?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. He could have buffed that, and I'd have been really impressed when he got it right. Okay.
Oh, he's key.
As well?
Finish his key, he's just
Oh,
walked
to
in.
this key. Oh, our technical consultant. There must have been an IT service
And
desk call.
broadcast partner from last week.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I said broadcast partner. Like some posh person. I'm not.
Broadcast.
Broadcast.
A broadcaster, yeah. Nice 79 for S Club, by the way, in his victory over Jinx. Yes, indeed. I tell you what, since 8 games tonight, Queen Bee's fleece is on and off quite a lot tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could be bothered to keep putting it on and removing it and put it on and removing it. I think I'd just be.
But if you're carrying an injury,
Yeah.
you need to do it to stay warm.
That's true. I think Kat's got the right idea. Scratch, she's wandering around in a big, kind of like, I would describe it as, it's a cross between a cardigan and like a Clint
poncho,
Eastwood type
almost,
poncho.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. She looks nice and warm in it.
We'll go and get that better. That went a bit wobbly.
Yeah. There's a few Udis around.
There's. I want to see what they are walking like on D&D nights.
Oh, is it a bit chilly, is it?
Apparently.
Don't have the jet engine on then.
No, couldn't. While we're trying to talk.
Yes, that's true. That's
My
true.
group met Strahd for the first time.
Ooh, did they? Did he appear as Strahd or did he appear as someone else and became Strahd?
They went to sleep around the campfire with
Oh.
all the Vistani guides.
Yes.
They woke up, all the Vistani were gone, and Strahd was just sat at the fire, stoking the fire.
I love Curse of Strahd. I love Curse of Strahd.
He introduced himself and he spoke to each of them, made sure they were aware he knew who they were.
Did you put on a Curse of Strahd accent?
I don't do that for my other group.
Did not?
Not for Strahd. I do sort of like a well-spoken man.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No. This, I mean, you're the DM.
Yes.
Interpret it exactly how you want.
Yes.
Yeah. I can imagine well-spoken actually working quite well because he's got that calm, sinister persona, hasn't he?
Yes.
But yeah.
Sowed a few seeds of mistrust between them all.
Oh, can't beat that.
Yes.
Can't
I'm
beat
waiting
that.
for them to meet the toy maker. He's my favourite.
Is he?
Because I do go all in on his voice.
Fabulous. Chucky is she's throwing nicely, hitting those bullseyes in a couple of 20s to open up against Bethmet. She is. Carl's delivering them.
I'm just going to tell him about the broadcast.
Okay, yeah. He's delivering a message at the moment to Bam Bam Lieutenant Dan, I think. I don't know what. Your guess is as good as mine, dear viewer. As to what's.
He's got a baby photo of Dad on
Oh, has he?
broadcast. Yeah. We heard them disconnect.
Shall I?
I'll just faff you.
Okay.
Cool.
We will keep commentating while Carl is, as he puts it, having a faff.
Having a faff, trying to get the board cams back for us.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Right, so as we say, Chucky. Oh, is she in? I think she is.
I think she's in there.
She's hit that final clutch. All the balls, just the one clutch for a nice 67. Meanwhile, Queen Bee and Bam Bam. Ooh, close for Bam Bam. Close for Bee, but that's a no. She gives her shoulder a little shuffle. And it's thumbs down for both of them.
OBS is dying.
Oh.
Restart OBS.
Okay.
I don't know whether we're still live or not, but thank you and we'll be back in a second.
Okay,
Yes,
we're going to
yes.
restart.